Hello, and welcome back to A Day in the Life. So, the last time I did A Day in the Life, I looked in on A Day in the Life of former Minuteman Ella Stone. And people seemed to like that, and we got quite a few views and lots of comments and things like that. So I figured we'd maybe look in on another Day in the Life of Ella Stone. And we're going to look at doing a couple of things maybe today. And one of the things that we want to do is somehow we want to manage to improve Ella's laser musket up to a 4-crank capacitor. And we need 4 units of oil, but we've got everything else that we need. So we need to figure out how we're going to get our hands on 4 units of oil. And so we can have a quick look around here first and see if there is anything that we can scrap or otherwise collect, but I don't think there is.
We could use a few more suits around here.
Yeah, we could. Okay. So we're not really too sure if there's anything actually here that we can use to improve this outfit. So anyway, and another thing that I want to do is I want to have a look in here, because I was tinkering a little bit with my armor and outfit mods, personal ones that I use, and I added Sandman's custom armor, which is basically the ability to build your own drifter outfit, spike armor, or cage armor. And it's not done yet. I'll probably do a few more variants of it, but basically they look exactly like the original versions, but I tinkered with the characteristics of them first of all to make them a little bit lighter and make them a little bit more protective, and also to give them the ability to do things like accept ballistic weave and you know, like a few other characteristics. So anyway, we'll get to that in a bit, but I want to see if I can first of all improve my laser musket. And I guess the best way to do that is probably to go out hunting. Now, I'm not sure what I have here for... Okay, I don't really have anything here for explosives to speak of. And I don't have any money. So I can't even buy things from the store. Unless I've got some things here that I could maybe sell, but I don't think I really have a whole lot of stuff that I can sell either. Okay. So it looks like maybe I'm going to have to just see what I can find here. And what time of day is it? Okay, it's 8:23 p.m. So probably I should go and have a sleep for a bit. Another goal that I want to do is go back to the freeway where I started, because a couple of viewers commented that there might be some good stuff in the back of a trailer that overhangs the freeway. And I may be able to do something in order to be able to get in there and get access to that. So we'll just crash on the couch here for a bit. Wait until morning. And then we have to have some breakfast. And let's see what we can have here. Well, we can have some nice tasty canned dog food, I guess. And not even sure what I have here for perks. Looks like I've got blacksmith and science and aqua girl and toughness. Okay. So it looks like I don't recover from radiation very well. But first things first, I see we have our guns up there. One of them is damaged, the other one is still working, so I probably need oil in order to repair those too. I'm not really too sure where I'm going to get oil from, but we can start by maybe exploring down this way a bit. And maybe what we'll do is we'll carefully approach that building there. Seems pretty quiet. Doesn't seem to be anything on the outside of the building. Okay, nobody rushing toward the building. Not usually this quiet. Get a shotgun out here just in case there is something nasty inside. Okay. Okay. There is a raider standing in there. Does he not have a head? No. Okay, well. So here we go. Here is our bottle cap stash from that note that we found in the boat over there by the Red Rocket. Okay, we'll very carefully sneak around here. Okay, and it appears that maybe this guy is the only guy in here, the only survivor. Whatever was going on here earlier. So we got a paint can, which is going to give us some oil. Good. And we can pick up some of this guy's stuff as well. We'll grab this stuff off the shelf here. Okay, those will also give us some oil. Else here? Nope. Okay, bottle caps. Okay. And then maybe we'll go and take a quick look upstairs here too. So that was kind of lucky. Looks like raiders and scavengers. And it looks like the raiders and scavengers mostly killed each other. So I was able to just kind of come in and clean up the survivors here. So that was kind of lucky. Oh, look at that. That gun has healed itself now. So all our guns are working. That's good. So we're just going to go up here and talk to Blue Jay, and we're going to sell him as much stuff as we can.
Buying from the cats is a donation towards a more cool common. What do you say?
Let's see what you've got.
Okay, so we can probably sell him that. And sell him that. Okay, that's a light for, so we don't really need that. And we'll just sell him all the armor pieces and things that we scavenged off of all of those dead guys too. Because individually those things don't really raise much money, but if you have enough of that stuff it can add up. Okay. Looks like now we can maybe turn around and see if we can buy some junk here. We're going to be looking for oil. Oh, okay, we'll buy that Brahmin skull too. Oh, look, cooking oil. Alright. And cutting fluid, good stuff. We'll buy those desk fans too and that duct tape. And see if there's anything else in here. Okay, well, we'll buy those telephones too. Alright, so that's 100 caps worth of spending going on there. So now, we'll drop all that junk in the workbench, along with some ammunition that we're not really going to use right now. And, okay, we'll drop that off as well for now. Those. Okay. So now, we probably can fix up our laser musket. Yes, we can. Okay, and we'll have oil to spare, so maybe we can add a couple more gun turrets or something here too. But anyway, there, now we have a 4-crank capacitor on our laser musket. And I'm going to have a look at this. I'm going to change this to an 8x combat scope, which is part of the see-through scopes mod. It doesn't quite give me as good of magnification as the standard long scope. I believe the standard long scope is a 10x magnification scope, but the combat scope will allow me to use this weapon in third person at short range as well. So I'm going to change this to an 8x combat scope, sort of a compromise between long distance accuracy and short range practical use. So when we have a look at our 4-crank laser musket now. So, okay, it still does go in there, but I can also make a little tape if I haven't already. To check and see if I've made it already here. That sort of controls how see-through scopes works. So we'll do that. First we'll check. Okay, looks like I need to make that, so that's under utility. And there it is, see-through scope settings. And while we're at it, we might as well there we go, smoking settings, so we might as well make that too, right, while we're at it. So, what we'll do now is we have the see-through scope settings holotape. And we can turn off that auto toggle so that And we'll also disable the wobble effect, which basically makes the see-through scope behave like a reflex sight. So with a reflex sight, if you're in third person, you can aim it like this without it, you know, like looking through the scope. And if you want to look through the scope, you go into first person. Wow, that's really weird. Wonder why that's happening. Okay, there seems to be some sort of strangeness happening there. Does that have something to do with something I'm wearing, or is that just a bug with the... Okay. Let's try this. We'll try putting a 4x scope on it and see what that does. See if it does the same thing. No, it doesn't. So the problem seems to be with the 8x scope. I guess there's a bug with see-through scopes for laser musket scopes or something. We'll try that again. Yeah, so there seems to be some sort of a problem with the 8x scope. So you can put a 4x scope on, which is basically kind of like a short range regular scope. But I think we'll just stick with the... we wasted a bit of materials there, but what can you do? We'll just go back with the long scope again here. So... And I guess, well, wait a minute, maybe we can at least salvage something out of this. By selling some of these mods back to Blue Jay here.
Yes? A hepcat like you must have a few caps burning a hole in your pocket. Want to spend them here?
Yeah,
Let's
sure.
see what you've got.
Okay. So we'll sell those. We can get about 35 caps for all of those miscellaneous mods. So I guess that's probably better than nothing. And we'll just stick with the good old long scope here for our 4-crank laser musket. And I guess we have the shotgun and a few other weapons as close range alternatives anyway. Okay, we still can't do anything with that because we don't have crystal or nuclear material or any of that good stuff, but we could turn this laser pistol into a pretty powerful weapon too if we had the right materials. But we can improve our shotgun a little bit, so I'm going to do that. And we can also put a 4x combat scope on it, which is pretty handy too. I wouldn't usually bother with a longer scope than that on a shotgun because the pellet spread makes it so that you know, even if you can aim at something that far away, there's really not much point anyway. Okay, well, we just gained a level now from all of this good stuff. So anyway,
Yeah?
we'll
Excuse me.
sell our obsolete fittings again to Blue Jay.
What do you say?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Okay. So we'll sell our obsolete mods to, you know, weapon mods to Blue Jay again. And then, I think what we're going to do is we're going to choose Armorer as our next skill. And there's a number of reasons for that. First of all, you can start putting better fittings and things on your armor to protect you better, but also as I had shown earlier, I was kind of tinkering here. And we've got the ability now, if I had one more ballistic fiber, okay, but we have the ability to make our own custom Wastelander armor, so drifter, spike armor, cage armor. And so we're going to see if we can get maybe
Just don't be a spaz, okay? I got a reputation to uphold,
We got junk
you know?
that'll make you want a job.
maybe see if we can find something here in Blue Jay's
Let's see what you have.
inventory that has some ballistic fiber in it, like a military carry bag or something like that. We may not. So we might have to wait for a bit for that. Because it kind of looks like he doesn't have anything like that in his inventory that has... So he doesn't. Oh well. So I guess we'll hold off on that for a bit. But one of the things that we can do now with our improved ability with as an armorer is we can add cloth weave. I have an old mod. It's an old mod that somebody made a long time ago that adds sort of anything that will accept ballistic weave will accept these sort of lower tiered weaves too. And as you can see, they have they do improve your armor a bit. They do have quite a bit more weight than ballistic weave does, though. So heavy alloy weave, I guess, will give you roughly the same level of protection as ballistic weave Mark 1, but heavy alloy weave armor pieces are quite heavy, as you can see, whereas ballistic weave Mark 1 and armor pieces weigh next to nothing. So it's kind of a trade-off, but if you don't happen to have gone through the railroad quest and gotten access to ballistic weave yet, well, you can always put, by improving your armor skill, you can always put different levels of additional weave, which will substantially improve your armor protection. And of course, that also gives you access to eventually things like the dents, which reduces damage from explosions, which is, I think, a pretty important modification for armor as well. Anyway, I don't have enough materials to do any modifications to armor, so we might as well head on out and have a look at this trailer that a couple of viewers were talking about here. But I did manage to at least improve my laser musket so that it is a viable weapon now at long range. Of course, when it's this foggy out, it's pretty hard to do any kind of real sniper work, so hopefully the fog will lift here by the time I get to where I'm going to. And you can always hear gunshots and things like that going on in the distance. So anyway, we're getting up close to where we were told this trailer was, and that is it right there, I think, hanging off the end of the overpass. And yeah, that looks like it might be a pretty nasty fall from there. And let's see there, they sort of hinted that there was something. Oh, look, the suit of power armor, but there's no fusion core for it. I don't know, that kind of gives me the feeling of the old cartoons, the Looney Tune cartoons, where the guy is jumping off that high platform into a wash pail full of water. Okay, well, I know where I can get a fusion core, so maybe we're going to go back and get a fusion core. Uh-oh, shit. Yeah, something noticed me over there. That's bad. I guess I must have went a little too close to that location or something. Because there it is. Yeah, and even with a 4-crank laser musket, it doesn't do much damage to that guy, so I definitely don't want to be caught on the ground against him anyway. Okay, so hopefully I've avoided him. And he'll go back to wherever he's supposed to be. He's usually way out in the bay. So I don't usually have any trouble attracting his attention, but I guess sometimes they wander around, and occasionally, you know what, even after all the years that I've played this game, occasionally they'll change things up on you, and they'll have, you know, some of these encountered enemies in slightly different positions than what you're used to finding them in, right? Just, I guess, to keep you on your toes. So I'm not too sure. Yeah, there is. Oh, look at that. Super mutant with a... Yeah, okay. Alright, I guess they were just leaving. Okay, so there just happens to be a fusion core right here. I'm gonna grab that, because then I can actually put that power armor on, and then I don't need to worry about falling long distances to my death. I can just jump off with the power armor on. Okay, no super mutants up here now. Okay, another dead scavenger. This place actually respawns quite often, so you can actually profit by coming back here again and again. And all the stuff on the shelves has come back. Maybe not quite all of it, but some of it anyway. Looks as though the dead scavengers that well, that would be that super mutant suicider doing his thing. Looks like they went and picked a fight with the gunners over here in Quincy. Anyway, as you can see, it can be quite profitable to keep coming and looting this big shack here over and over and over. But there is a certain amount of danger involved, especially when you're a fragile level 6 character. But we can, oh look, military grade duct tape, that's good. Maybe I can make my armor now, because I think I was only one piece short of that. So, anyway, as you can see, it's definitely worth it to loot this area, and it seems to respawn very quickly. It's kind of like Bedford Station in a way. Okay, well, we'll drop off the junk we picked up. And drop off those 38s. Maybe we'll see if we can sell a little bit more stuff to Blue Jay.
It's a donation towards a more cool common. What do you say?
Let's see what you've got.
Okay. So we got a few more pipe pistols that we can sell here. The baseball cap, postman's hat, some leather armor pieces, mining helmet. Okay. And that ought to about do it for that. So, anyway, we'll also drop off some items in here. Because I think I saw a carrot. So later when we get around to planting crops, we'll have some crops and some razor grain too. Have some crops to plant. So now we'll go back to the chemistry station and we'll see if we can do this. Okay, so I can build my custom spike armor. Now, I can't build the cage armor yet, because I don't have armor 2, but it also requires a bit more materials, but I do have enough to build the line spike armor. So, there we go. Now, if I were to build the drifter outfit, or the cage armor, I actually did some modifications to the way those look, in that I just made them look to the spike armor or the model, because for some reason I'm using the Lasman 555 outfit replacer mod, but for some reason Lasman did a really good job, I think, on the spike armor, but the other two armors basically just look the same. They look just like the Drifter outfit does. Well, not quite. I mean, the Drifter outfit looks basically like this outfit, but without all the steel add-on pieces onto it, right? So basically just the coat. And so, pretty much I like the way that the spike armor looks better. I think that little pouch at the back even is kind of neat. See that it has a little bit of physics on it. And, it just is a better looking... The cage armor basically just looks like the Drifter armor does. So I could actually show off what the Drifter armor looks like too, because I think I have enough materials to make it. And it's kind of a bit of a waste of materials too that I can't really afford, but why not? Let's do it. So we'll switch to the Drifter armor. Okay. And so basically I made it so that it looks just like the spike armor does, as you can see. And if you imagine this outfit but without all the metal pieces on it, that's what the Drifter armor looks like. And that's also what the cage armor with Lasman's outfit replacer mod looks like too. So anyway, these are custom standalone items. They don't affect the other items at all. And of course, like I didn't make any changes to any meshes or textures except to make the cage armor and the Drifter armor both look to the spike armor model, I guess. But other than that, I don't do meshes or textures. And so, as a result, basically anything that I make in the way of armor mods look like whatever the mod that I'm running for armor looks like. In this case, the model is taken from Lasman 555's armor replacer. Or outfit replacer, I guess you could say. That's what I believe it's called. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to transfer some of our stuff that we're not using, like this leather armor now that is displaced by the spike armor and the Mirelurk Hunter's armor, and we'll just whip it all on this mannequin. And maybe we'll put the Drifter outfit on this one. So there we go. So we're gonna go with this now for a while. And as we can see here, we do have the ability to do things like put deep pocketed on it. Later on, if we had the right materials, we could put a padded or dense or ultralight build or whatever. We can also put some weave on it now that we've accumulated some adhesives, so that's good, which will improve the protection of it substantially. And we can also, with a lot of these other things that have no weave on them yet, we can put some cloth weave on, which will give us a nice boost to our armor, at least until we run out of adhesives. Okay. And another thing too is that I did add some just out of the menu, pull down menu that's available for when you're making custom standalone armor pieces, is that for example the Drifter armor here has the equivalent of the cushioned armor mod on it. You can't see it in the workbench, but it does have it. And the spike armor, you can't see it, but it's because it's built into it's a non-visible thing that's just, you can only see it in the creation kit. The spike armor has the equivalent of the padded mod built into it, so to protect you a little bit from explosive damage. And the cage armor has the equivalent of the dense armor mod built into it already. So even if you build those, if you don't have the armor skill to give yourself the dense or padded, armor mods, well, the cage and spike armors both have some protection against explosions already built into them. Anyway, I guess before we go, we should try and cook something and eat. See if we've got anything to cook. Oh, we can make something here. Okay, we could make beer. Yeah. We could make a beer, but I don't think we want to do that right now. And it looks like we don't have anything to cook, so I guess we'll just have to see if we can eat something out of our inventory here for the time being. Okay, well, I guess we've got some more tasty canned dog food. We'll accumulate a few more rads, but then we'll take our fusion core, which I think I've still got. Yeah. And we'll head on over here to okay, we'll just carefully approach this building again because I don't know whether it's respawned yet again already or not. Seems pretty quiet. It probably hasn't yet. No, looks like it hasn't changed yet. It probably will the next time we come by here. Yeah, okay. But for now, we're in a more or less safe area for the time being. Oh, Vault Tech calling. Wow, so I've got the Vault 88 quest line opened up already for this, like very young character. I guess I want to be careful about going over this way too much. Maybe I'll sneak here because I can, keep harvesting these hub flowers. So long as I don't attract the attention of that Mirelurk king, at least until I'm ready. So anyway, it's not overpoweringly great, but like at least this armor that I've made for myself now, it gives me like okay protection, and that's along with the toughness perk too, which of course gives me the majority of my damage resistance. But it gives you a little bit of energy resistance and a little bit of ballistic resistance and a little bit of protection against explosions. At least until I put this power armor on, which I'm going to do. Since I happen to have a fusion core to put in it now. Okay. So, what do we got here? We were missing a helmet and a left leg. Otherwise, this would be a full set of power armor. So now we can go up wearing this power armor and we can see about getting whatever is in the back of that trailer. If I can get up there. Not sure how I can get up there, but we'll try. Oh, look at that. Hey, I can just climb right up the side of that. Okay, so anyway, they mentioned that the viewers that I talked to mentioned that there was a platform, and there it is. So I can just drop right down here. Huh. There's nothing in here. What a disappointment. There's nothing in this trailer. So I did all of that for nothing, huh? Wow, and then I would have to risk this horribly fatal fall, except that I don't have to worry about it now being in power armor. Wow, I can't believe that they would put that there. What a tease that is. Man, oh man. That's just evil. So anyway, what kind of armor protection do I have in this power armor here? It looks as though I've got 520 ballistic and 280 energy, which is not bad. For a start, anyway. However, it does nullify some of the other protections that my other items might have had. But at least I don't have to worry about falling off the freeway. And I can come over here now and pick up all of this stuff that has respawned here since the last time I was here. Luckily, the dogs haven't respawned. Okay, so let's have a look out here. Okay, there's that Mirelurk king, right? I can't lock onto him in VATS from here because I guess it's too far away. And so maybe what we'll do is I'm going to make a holotape for smoking settings as well. And I can toggle the autosave option off so I don't make a save game every single time I have a smoke. And I don't think I can smoke while I'm in the power armor, so I think I'll just step out of the power armor for a second and we'll have a smoke. I only got one cigarette? Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we'll smoke our one cigarette. Because one of the things that this smoking mod does, in addition to allowing you to create a save game, is this smoking mod also gives you a buff to surprise attack damage, which can be valuable when you're you're level 6 and you're trying to do things like shoot Mirelurk kings. So if I had the save thing toggled on, it would have made a save game right about then. So we'll get back in our power armor here. Because this is our escape route too, in case that Mirelurk king is smart enough to actually come up here looking for me after I've shot him a couple of times. Now where did he go? Well, there's a Mirelurk there. There he is. It's just walking around. So as you can see, that did 4 times damage, right? Which is not a huge amount. Now we need to wait for him to settle down a little bit. And he might actually come up here looking for me. So I'm going to get my shotgun ready just in case. Because he is smart enough that if you keep plinking at him from up here, after a while he will come looking for you. Looks like all the other Mirelurks are looking for me too. However, he seems to have lost track of me now. I don't think I hit that guy for some reason. Okay, I hit him, but boy oh boy is he ever resistant to damage. Okay, there. It's those shells. There, got him. Better check up this way here a bit. See if anybody's found their way up here yet. Okay, so they definitely have an idea of where I might be. They're kind of crawling around underneath the freeway here. Don't see anybody coming up the freeway here yet, though. Where did that Mirelurk King go again? I'd really like to eliminate him, because he is far more of a threat than the other ones are. Oh, it's like 7:30 in the evening already. It's starting to get dark. Well... Okay, well, there's a Mirelurk running around over there. Go. I might have to head on back to base here and start this again tomorrow, because I need enough light to be able to see what I'm doing here. That Mirelurk King seems to have disappeared. Oh, my smoke wore off. I can only do 2 times damage now. But I guess that's enough for him. Now, where is that Mirelurk King? Well, it would appear that he has gone out of range, or maybe he's hiding cleverly somewhere. Alright, well. Ah, there is another really bad enemy that we need to clear out. If I can see him. Oh, he's inside the building there now. Wow, look at him go. He's pretty fast. Can still kind of hear him. There he is. He is like right underneath me. So we'll wait for him to get a little ways out there. How does he know that that power pole will interrupt my shot? Okay, that takes care of him. Now we just have that Mirelurk King to worry about. I wonder if he's hiding under the freeway here, because I haven't been able to see him in a while. So we'll sneak along in our power armor, clankety clank, 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 clank. Okay. This is probably horribly dangerous, but I'm hoping that that Mirelurk King has wandered off again somewhere else. He appears to have done so. There he is. Okay. The damage that I can do to him is so small I can't even see it on the thing. So I guess we better get back up on top of the freeway again here and shoot him with the laser musket some more. Assuming that I can still see him after this. Okay, I think I can see him moving out there. Yeah, there he is. Okay, let's slow time here just a little bit. Just to make it a little easier to hit them. We're getting them whittled down. Where did he go? Can't see him now. Okay. Guess we'll just wait for him to come out from under the freeway too, because that's probably where he is right now. Yep, there he is. Okay, that one hurt him quite a bit. There, that does it. Okay. Now we need to eat something again here. Well, I guess we might as well eat the canned dog food since it seems to be plentiful. Okay, now we need to find all these bodies. There he is. Tricky. I had it for a second there. There, okay. Wow, another, okay. Another one that's... Okay. This trailer. Okay. Something that spits a little bit of radiation at me, I guess. So we are now at Neponset Park, and we have cleared it. We have killed all of the mirelurks that live here. Okay, we'll use our... Oops, okay. Those ones were twitching. Okay, can I pick this one? Yeah. Oh. Quite a bit of radiation in here. I guess it's lucky I have the power armor on. Okay, fishing rod. Some empty bottles. They're also good to have. Okay, and I just so happened to find the key for this place on that skeleton that was that I had found earlier under the overpass. Okay, we got some smokes now, and some other good valuable stuff in this steamer trunk, and we could even sleep in this bed. Yeah. So let's have a look at the terminal here. Journal entries, October 19th, 2077. My argument with Carol delayed my arrival, but I got pretty good view of the sunset from the road. Getting the generator and lamps going in the dark was a real pain. I guess city life has made me soft. Don't remember my old man ever having to set up in pitch black, but then again, I can't recall Mom ever delaying the trip ever. But what are you gonna do? First year in the old cabin alone. The silence is just what I need. This kind of solitary should leave me free to work on the novel that's been kicking around in my head all these years. Going to grab some shut-eye and then I'll get started in the morning. And October 20th. Rose earlier than expected to the sounds of construction work. It seems they've begun work on a rock quarry up the road since coming here last year. No matter, just a bump in the road, I can work through it. I'm sure Steinbeck and Hemingway didn't work in total silence. Surely I can work this into the narrative somehow, given the main character an edge. October 21st. God damn it, what kind of sweatshop are they running over there? They work into the late hours of the night. I can't escape their constant hammering and digging. When I get back to the city, I'm going to lodge a formal complaint. There are no way those are union hours. I can hear it now. Maybe if you were a better writer, you could work through it. Well, Carol, this is nothing compared to your banshee wails. If I can ignore your constant nagging, I can work through this. Back to the book. I'll deal with the quarry morons later. Ralph something ski, that was the foreman's name. I'm writing it here for my formal complaint. Something Polish. Idiot yelled right in my face and told me to get out of his. I hope the asshole falls into the quarry. I hope all of them do. Then maybe I could get some peace and quiet around here. Can't get it at home, that's for sure. Spent some time shooting cans off the picnic tables. Then started taking out some of the crabs scurrying around the river. If I'd had a son, I could teach him how to shoot just like Dad taught me. Instead, I've got only daughters. Not good for anything, are you, Carol? Dear God, they're at it again. I can't stand this racket. Well, it looks like Charles Dieter Jr. had a little bit of a problem. Okay, silence before the storm. To my wife, Carol, and my darling daughters, you are the source of my inspiration. That doesn't sound like the, Okay. Well, it looks like he didn't get very much written. Anyway, we're going to sleep in this bed, but I can't do that while I'm in power armor. By the way, something else is that I found a mod on the Nexus that actually boosts your carry weight when you're wearing power armor. So you'll notice that my carry weight now is 525. So when I get out of the power armor, okay, my carry weight drops substantially, even though I've got a few items that have deep pockets on them. Okay, so I would say that probably, I think there was a variety of different values that you could choose for your power armor carry weight boost. I believe I chose 300 for mine. It just makes sense to be able to, you know, carry more weight when you're wearing power armor. And the very small buff to carry weight that they gave you in the vanilla game, I thought was pretty chintzy. So, you know, I thought that was a pretty good mod, so I've been running that mod for a long time now. I don't really use power armor a lot anyway, but when I do, I kind of appreciate little things like that, because basically the carry weight buff that they gave you in the vanilla game was about enough to offset the weight of a heavy gun, like a minigun or a missile launcher or something, but that was about it. And I think that power armor should be a little more substantial than that. But anyway, we will take our power armor prize and we'll head back to the Adam Cat's garage. Because unfortunately I don't have enough fusion cores to keep this thing in you know, operation for very long. So I don't have much choice here. I pretty much have to park it, at least for a while, and if I'm going to be using power armor at all in this playthrough, I'll have to collect some more fusion cores. Because in this part of the Commonwealth, having a high armor value that you can get from having power armor would be a definite plus. I'm just going to sneak past here again, just because this place could have very well... yeah, and it did. I just saw somebody move up there. Gun battle. I saw a radiation gun discharge go overhead. So it looks like gunners and children of Adam are shooting it out with each other. Uh-oh. Now we need to run. Ow. Because obviously somebody saw me. And that hurt quite a bit, even with the power armor on. So I guess if somebody wants to chase me now, they can deal with the Adam Cats. And Duke is a little bit tougher than I am, that's for sure. Okay, well, it looks like whatever had his attention, he's lost it now. So, I'm going to head back here. I lost like 20% of my health even though I had this power armor on, so yikes. Well, looks like Rowdy's all suited up too, so they must have, I can't exit my... Okay, there. I guess I must have been pointing at something. Okay. So, we can do... Okay, that doesn't need repairing. About that, I didn't suffer any damage to any of those pieces. Okay. But we'll leave the fusion core in because, as you can see, you know, Adam Cats will actually, the ones that don't normally wear power armor all the time anyway, they will actually exit the power armor from time to time. That one's just a frame. Yeah, there's no pieces on this one. But anyway, we'll leave them parked in the power armor stations here. And these containers, I left them in here just so that we'd have some furniture in the shop. But they will occasionally spawn random items too. And you know what? Now that I've thought about it, I just thought about this morning. Is I found when I was in tinkering around with the custom armor thing here, I found what appears to be some unused crafting recipes for making power armor pieces in the creation kit. And if I'm right, then I could make those active and actually give myself the ability to make power armor pieces. And there are actually crafting recipes in there for all the different types of power armor, from Raider armor all the way up to XO1. So that would be something that I could start working on as a mod. To basically just activate those crafting recipes and make them so that you can actually do something with them. And unfortunately, I think the only 2 crafting stations where you can actually build new items are the chemistry bench and the cooking station, which doesn't make very much sense, but probably what would happen is I'd make it so that you could make those armor pieces at the chemistry bench, and of course you might not need anything except blacksmith in order to make Raider armor, and then you would need armor rank 1, 2, 3, 4 in order to, and possibly some science as well, to make some of the higher level power armor pieces. So that might be kind of fun. And maybe I can have that done, and then explore those possibilities with this character in the future. Because maybe I will. I so rarely make use of power armor. Maybe I will make use of power armor somewhat with this character, since that's how I did start in the Adam Cat's garage. So why not? Anyway, we've got some cooking to do now, and we can actually do some cooking. And we can cook up some Mirelurk here. I could even make Mirelurk cake, but I'm not going to waste the oil on that. I'm going to just cook up the Mirelurk that I can. Then we'll deposit our junk. We'll deposit the ammunition that we're not using right now. What else have we got here? Hub flowers, melon, okay, Mirelurk eggs, a couple of Nuka-Colas, Mirelurk meat. Okay. And I guess we can sell some of these excess weapons that I picked up too. Again. And I think while I'm thinking about this, though, I'm going to grab the empty bottles that I picked up, because I'm going to need to use those to fill with water, so that I can have some purified water to carry around with me out there. Okay, looks like that's all the bottles, so... Okay, so we've got some purified water added now. We've got a few more. Back to about where we were before anyway. And we're pretty well supplied with food now. So maybe we can afford to do some things just around the place here. And again, I don't want to modify things too much. But what I can do is there's a couple of small encounters out here. One of them is a robot, which I don't seem to be able to see right now. There he is. Okay. Yep. Yeah, now we're going to run. Yeah, there we go. Now the There we go. Oh, that was the kind that explodes when they die, too. Okay. So we got a few valuable things out of them. And then we can scrap that for fertilizer. And we can go back up here to this spot that he was guarding. Okay, nothing in there. First aid kit. And some ammunition. Not exactly what I was hoping. I was hoping I would find some antibiotics, maybe. But I guess that my next level up, I should probably take chemist so that I can maybe make my own antibiotics. Because, you know, that is kind of a big thing. You know, some of the illnesses that you can get in survival mode are quite bad for debuffing you, and so it's good if you have the ability to heal yourself from that thing. Okay. So we picked up a little bit of stuff there. We can drop it off in here, along with some 44 ammunition. Save for later. And maybe we'll talk to Blue Jay here again.
A hepcat like you must have a few caps burning a hole in your pocket. Want to spend them here?
Let's see what you have.
Okay, well, we can sell that. And he hasn't reset his inventory yet, so we've just about spent him out. But we'll keep on doing that anyway. Because we can eventually do things like maybe be able to buy some more shotgun shells for our shotgun or that kind of thing. Okay. And there's one other thing that I wanted to see if I could build just yet. Probably can't, but we'll have a look at it anyway. Okay, so we need a bunch of stuff with fiber optics. That's all we need. Have everything else we need to build a decontamination arch. So maybe we need to have a look at Blue Jay's inventory here and see if he's got anything with fiber optics.
Hey.
A hepcat like you must have a few caps burning a hole in your pocket. Want to spend them here?
I'll take a look. Sure.
Okay. Junk. Biometric. Okay, those have fiber optics. Okay, so that's 2. The microscope makes 3. But that's about all, though. Okay. Well, I suspect I'm still short a couple of those, but we'll check just to make sure. I could put up a recruitment beacon even, but I'm not going to do that. Okay, so I need 2 more fiber optics. But there's not much that I can do about that right now, so we'll go on with the next phase of the plan. Now that we have eliminated the Mirelurks at Neponset Park, I'm going to do something else crazy and daring here. Although, first of all, we should probably work on... yeah, I wonder if I can scrap the... Nope, apparently not. Okay. Okay, we'll be near our water fountain here. And... well, maybe not. Maybe what we'll do is one of Chef Perry's hangover cures here. Get rid of our radiation damage and heal up a little bit. Now, the healing rate is quite slow in survival mode, but it will get you there eventually. And what we're going to do is, you see that yellow container over there. This is probably not smart, but we're going to try and do this anyway. It's a little bit of Mirelurk hunting the hard way. So what we're going to do is we're going to start right about here, and we're going to sprint like our life depends on it, because it does. There, okay. So we managed to get a couple of Mirelurk hunters, or at least one Mirelurk hunter, up onto the surface where we can find him now. If it wasn't so damn foggy. I see something moving out there. Okay, there we go.
Just noises. We've got trouble.
Okay, that takes care of that one. And that is the fine art of Mirelurk hunting when you are a low-level character and would rather easily be killed by one of those things. And so now we can come out here and we can collect their stuff. And you know what? I'm going to just turn that off because there seems to be radios everywhere. And I did get a copyright notice on some of these, like that. There. On some of these ancient songs that keep getting played. Another one here somewhere. Okay, where's that radio at? I can't even find it. Okay, well. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Oh. Not in here. Oh, it's actually the robot that plays it. Okay, and I don't think I can switch the robot off, so... oh well. And like I said, I think that having copyright notices on songs that are like as old as I am or older is rather silly, but because nobody's buying that stuff anymore anyway. Okay, come on. Okay, now we'll run.
I lost him.
There. We'll let the gun turrets take them out. So, that's another Mirelurk. Taken care of. Okay, there's the last Mirelurk hunter. I think I see his fin sticking up there. Yeah. Okay. Now we'll run. Yep, here he comes.
You or me?
Okay, that gets rid of him. Wonder if I can scrap these bodies now. Yes, I can. Some bone and fertilizer. Have another look out here now. I think I got them all though. Okay, and there's a box. It's an explosives box.
Yes.
Okay. So that's a mildly helpful thing. So there you go, folks. That's Mirelurk hunting the hard way. And that is probably about all we have time for today. So if we do this again with this character next time, maybe I will have the power armor thing ready to go. I might just start working on that today, because it doesn't look like it would be that terribly much work. And it would be kind of cool to be able to build your own power armor pieces. Which is something that I'm not sure why that doesn't exist in the game. But anyway, I guess we got some things accomplished today. And managed to get an area cleared out there. Neponset Park. Neponset Park, I guess. And we kind of cleared out the coastal area immediately around the Adam Cat's garage too. So, anyway, I guess the next order of business will be to search the area again, maybe for some more Quincy survivors, or maybe clues as to where they may have gone. I don't know if there are any. I don't think, oddly enough, for something that's a major... well, I can pick that up. Something that's a major storyline thing, you would think that they would have included a bit more of, where they went, that kind of thing, because I have some speculation on the path that the Quincy survivors may have even followed, because how on earth did they make it all the way to Concord without, like at least encountering Diamond City along the way? I don't know. But anyway, we'll do a quick save here, and then we'll sign off. So until next time, I'm Sandman99, and hope you enjoyed a day in the life.